wellspring of research beneath our feet, and they're tearing it apart. I wish there was someone around who would stop them. You there. You can't go any farther. It's the Scaled Court. They've taken over the ruined city. They're tearing apart Skyreach Hold in their search for more Nerncrux. Unless, of course, you've come to stop them. Could I really be that fortunate? Yes, Nerncrux. A crimson stone found only in this region. We considered the rare element to be dangerous and worthless, but the Scaled Court calls it the blood of Nirn. They've shown that the power contained within the stone is quite phenomenal. The better question might be, what can't they do? If they locate a large source of Nerncrux and figure out how to use it, well, anything is possible. So tell me, have you come to stop these serpent-loving, thrice-damned nuisances, or what? Thanks to the bravery of people such as you, we scholars can do our own part to make the world a better place. I need to return to Dragonstar. My companions need to know what's happening here. When you find the Scaled Court, show them no mercy. It exists only in Upper Craglorn, as far as I know. The locals call it Red Brittle. They considered it useless until the Scaled Court arrived. I hoped to gather samples to study, but the Scaled Court has devoured every grain it can get its hands on. Some of my colleagues believe that the Needs created the Munda stones and set them in place across Tamriel. They were able to imbue their stonework with ethereal energy, using techniques we can't replicate today. I believe Nerncrux was the key. I believe they rediscovered lost processes and seek more Nerncrux in the ruins. I'm not sure what Nerncrux does, not exactly. But if it utilizes ethereal energy in some way, then the power it provides could be as vast as the stars themselves. This is Skyreach, the greatest of the Needic cities. It proves that the Needs weren't all just simple farmers and uncultured barbarians as the histories would have us believe. The construction is incredible, spanning the entire Dragontail Mountain. No, not since the Yokudan invasion and the fall of the Needs. Skyreach is falling apart, and much of it is unstable. I expect that even the great towers will eventually collapse. Someday, no one will remember that this magnificent place even existed. Legends say the Yokudans found something terrible inside and collapsed many of the passages to bury it. Even today, Redguards claim the place is cursed. I don't believe that, but the Scaled Court's arrival certainly hasn't made the ruins any safer. Oh, you won't find a more twisted bunch in all of Tamriel. They worship the celestial serpent. To them, chaos is the process by which the world sheds its diseased skin, so to speak. And the Scaled Court sees itself as the catalyst of this change. The Scaled Court is a nest of thieves and cutthroats. They've come to Skyreach to steal its ancient secrets, including the secret of the primal element, Nerncrux. With Nerncrux, I believe the Scaled Court can bolster its power 1,000-fold.
found it! The source lies deeper inside the ruins. The Needs truly knew more about this element than anyone alive today. From the sides! Aid me! I need healing!
Can they really contain that thing? Why did it suddenly go berserk? Healer!
We can't control this one! It will kill us all, you fools!
me! Healer!
Dig, you mongrels, dig! Faster! Faster! Exarch Arnott requires more of the red brittle, and he'll have it, even if I have to take it out of your hides! You're tougher than you look! Rockball!
useless fools Regent Cassipia has saddled me with. None of them were able to stop you, were they? I hold in my hands the power of creation. And what can create? Like the Celestials before me, I was mortal, and am now something more. Regent Cassipia be damned! I will provide all the power the Serpent needs. You have failed! The lifeblood of Nirn flows through me, immeasurable. My mortal body is a cage. I will not be anchored to it. More. I need more power!
By the 8, you're alive. You've been gone so long. I was beginning to think I should have tried harder to keep you out of the ruins. But tell me, was what I feared true? Was the Scaled Court harvesting more Nerncrux? Exarch Arnoth? I've heard his name whispered in fear, even among the Scaled Court. If you killed him, oh, you've dealt a far greater blow to the Serpent's cult than you can imagine. Perhaps now we'll be able to learn more about the Nerncrux element.
I could use a break.
I see my message reached you. Have you encountered Kelman in your travels by any chance? The thief reported a magical disturbance around Skyreach. Kelman went in search of an old Mages Guild associate working in the area. He has yet to return. Divines! If Kelman and this mage of his are deep in their cups in Dragonstar, well, it can't be helped. And I can't wait any longer. The thief prepares a ritual to locate the source of the disturbance, but we need another participant. And once again, you offer aid before I need to ask. Thank you. Meet me at the Howling Sepulchres to the north. The ancient needs will regard us as intruders, so be wary. Perhaps we'll even run into Kelman along the way. The thief needs to perform the ritual at a site within the Howling Sepulchres. Go north and follow the path into the hills to the cave we seek. Just stay alert. Undead needs patrol the place, and they have no regard for visitors, living or dead. You mean besides helping the thief deal with Scaled Court cultists and Iron Orc ruffians? Not much. I've been keeping company with Kelman, learning what I can about this age. And when I can, I try to find a way to return to my own time. Wouldn't you? I miss the familiar sights and sounds, the people I know and love, the places that hold meaning to me. This time is not mine. But you don't want to hear an old soldier complain. We have work to do. I don't understand all the intricacies of magic, but she seemed genuinely concerned. It had something to do with ethereal energy. I remember her mentioning that quite often. But other than that, I just know that the disturbance is bad. Doesn't every ill wind blowing through Craglorn originate in the Serpent's deceitful maw? I got the impression that the thief suspected the Scaled Court's involvement, but she never really gave us specifics. Of course I do. It's a bad, magical disturbance. Why are you asking me all these foolish questions? Let's just get to the Howling Sepulchre, and then you can pester the thief with your need to know the whys and wherefores of it all. When the thief mentioned the disturbance emanating from the ruins of Skyreach, it seemed to spark a memory in Kelman. He claimed that a colleague from his days in the Mages Guild was working in the area. No, he was rather vague, come to think of it. I got the impression that it was someone he was close to in the past, but more than that I cannot say. He grabbed his pack, said he'd return shortly, and headed out to find his mysterious friend. Knowing Kelman's history, I suppose that's a distinct possibility. I just hope he hasn't gone and gotten himself into some kind of trouble again. Well, there's nothing to be done about it now. Let's go meet the thief and see what she can learn. There's a door around the corner to the left. That should take us to the Sanctum of Farsight. Follow the river to the right. It flows directly past the entrance to the Sanctum. Hold a moment, my lady. Let me assist you.
Light the fires on the 6 pedestals. The flames will not burn long, so be quick. Well done! With the Farsight ritual complete, I can now locate the source of the magical disturbance.
Kelman, can you still do that trick with the dead bugs? That was my favorite.
Dear Kelman is here to stop us, Little Leaf, not to perform tricks for your amusement. He fears the power I'll wield as the Exalted Viper.
This is madness, Cassipia. What are you thinking? No mortal can contain the power of a constellation.
You never had any ambition, Kelman. No vision. When I become the Serpent's equal, with the power of a Celestial at my command, I can make this world a better place.
By destroying Belkarth? How does that make the world a better place? Little Leaf, surely you don't support Cassipia's mad dream?
That's enough, you old drunk. Belkarth represents what's wrong with the current age. Once I destroy it, I can finally begin creating a new and better world.
No, Cassipia. I won't let you do this!
Not Cassipia, dear Kelman. I am the Exalted Viper.
Kelman! No!
The Scaled Court's venomous leader killed poor Kelman without remorse or hesitation. But the ritual worked. I know where to find her. Lothna Caverns. Indeed? And they still live. Why didn't you destroy them when you had the chance? Oppose the Serpent? This Cassipia wants to replace the Serpent. But what's past is past. Did you notice anything? Did Cassipia collect any unusual components? The Nirncrux. I fear this Cassipia may have discovered a secret I thought lost with the ancient needs. The threat she presents is greater than I anticipated. We must hurry to Lothna Caverns. He tried to stop Regent Cassipia on his own. She was too powerful for him. I just hope poor Kelman is finally at peace. I can only speculate. It's obvious they knew each other from Kelman's time in the Mages Guild. I think he recognized her hand in this and went to convince her to stop her mad plans. Unfortunately, she refused to be swayed. This Regent Cassipia, the leader of the Scaled Court, she plans to somehow gain the powers of a Celestial, to make herself the Serpent's equal. She has much to answer for, not the least of which is the murder of Kelman Locke. For one such as Regent Cassipia, yes, very bad. By her own admission, Cassipia plans to remake the world. We cannot allow that to happen. Stranger things have happened in the past. As one of the Celestial Guardians, it is my job to oppose the Serpent and his followers. This Cassipia appears to be the worst of them. We must go to Lothna Caverns and stop her. top of the rise. We must find a way to reach this would-be Celestial before she transforms. Activate the triggers to summon the bridge. Activate the triggers to summon the bridge. Regent Cassipia, you must not continue upon this dangerous path.
No, you don't understand. Leave us alone and everything will be fine. I won't let you hurt my cat. No, not Little Leaf. Come back to me, Little Leaf! I only sought to make things better.
Regent Cassipia reached for powers that were not hers to acquire. And so we did. Cassipia and Little Leaf's deaths were regrettable, but they were a necessary evil in our efforts to save Craglorn. You have provided another great service to the Guardian Celestials. For that, you have my gratitude.